Local 10 News starts right now.
And right now at 5:30, a family that moved into their home just months ago has to find a new place to stay tonight after turning on the heat led to this fire. With a freeze warning in effect for tonight, it is important to stay safe while staying warm.
And we are hearing from an expert now about how to make sure your central heating system doesn't cause a fire. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Morahone live in Sunrise. Leanne.
Well, this family is now being helped by the Red Cross. They need to they need to find another place to stay after a fire caused by the AC unit's heating system actually led to this destruction. And so how can you keep your home from suffering a similar fate? Well, we took that question to the expert.
Everybody got out alive, and we're all doing well.
This homeowner and his family now have to find a new place to stay after a fire ripped through their Sunrise townhome. Firefighters say the AC's heating component caught fire.
We were using the heater. It had not been used since we moved in.
Firefighters were called at 7:38 this morning. From Sky 10, you could see smoke pouring from the home. Firefighters rushing in to stop the spread.
They saw smoke coming out of the vents, and fire started coming out of the vents.
This family did what many others in South Florida do when it gets cold. But according to experts, there are steps you should take before firing up that heater.
You have to be smart about running an electrical heater.
Peter Blanco owns HI-VAC air conditioning service in Sunrise. He's been in the business for 4 decades and says heaters work a lot like stovetops.
Basically, you know how the stovetop gets red? Well, that's what's happening inside the air conditioner with the air blowing across it and heating up the house.
Blanco says heaters shouldn't run while you're not home, shouldn't run higher than 70 degrees, or stay on for very long.
A little bit maybe before you go to bed, and then shut it off, and then in the morning run it a little bit, knock the edge off.
Blanco also adds that keeping your AC unit clean and maintained year-round can also help keep you and your family safe.
When you start collecting too much dust or you don't change your filter, you lower the airflow across the heaters, and then they run even hotter, and that's where all the danger starts happening.
We also asked Blanco about that smell. You know the smell. When you turn on the heater, maybe it hasn't been turned on for a long time, there's sort of a smell that kind of seems like something's burning, right? Well, he says that that is generally normal. In fact, Sunrise fire rescuers say that that's pretty normal too. It's usually dust just burning off for a little while, and then the smell should subside in just a couple of minutes. But if you notice that that smell does not go away, that it continues and in fact maybe gets worse, that could be a sign of trouble. And of course, you may want to get that AC checked out or go ahead and call the fire department. Live in Sunrise, Leanne Morahone, Local 10 News.